Yo, what's good with YouTube? All right, man, today we're gonna be taking so on the Mercedes, the battery drained again. So I charged it up, the trunk battery, and I left it on the charge. You know, after I jumped it off, everything was cool. But overnight, it cuts off. I mean, it don't turn on. So I got a quote for the main battery and auxiliary battery. So before I go on for the research again, so my problem was it's not cranking. It's like it went dead again. So I was scared to change the main battery if the main battery was good, and then you know what I'm saying. So one guy was like, it's gonna be the auxiliary battery because that change that take care of all the accessories. So I was like, that's cool, but my accessories working, like my accessories working. So how can that, like my radio, stuff like that, all that stuff working. But I did know like my air, like when you turn it up, it'll blow cold, it'll blow fast. But sometimes when I'm driving, I don't know if the big battery charging the small battery and then it'll click on. But I got that little malfunction battery thing up top. So I'm trying to figure out what is what. So before I go, we're gonna try to we're gonna research it, take the two batteries, go to AutoZone, let them put on charge, let them test it. And if whatever was one we need to change, we'll change it. Hopefully we put it back in the car. But will that allow the car to crank? You know what I'm saying? Like the auxiliary battery, will that, I don't think that'll make the car go dead. I just think that functions the small things. But I don't think that battery will crank the car. If that battery, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta figure out that. So in the meantime, we got a flea market up there, man. I'm gonna go up there and see if I can ask the guy, can I put the car on this lot to sell quick? Because right now it's at a Kroger's parking lot. But the way I got it, I think people gonna be passing on it. They ain't gonna really just see it. And I was scared to put it in the actual Kroger parking lot because I ain't want one of the guys or bug or manager to be like, hey, this car haven't been moving. We seen this car, people trying to sell it on our premises. They didn't come ask permission. But the lot that is on, I asked permission, but it's just not a good lot. So we're gonna try to do that. So hopefully the guy at the flea market don't be like, yeah, you gotta give me a fee. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But we're gonna ask him. We're gonna go from there, we're gonna ask him. What I was gonna say. Oh, so I gotta take my tools with me to for the battery. Take my tools with me for the battery, take the battery out. All right, guys, right now I got the battery getting jumped off. Now I'm looking right here, like some corrosion. I'm gonna have to clean that. Put the key in there. Let's see what it jump on. Well, it's malfunctioning. So we're gonna check we're gonna definitely check the see, remove key. Got the key on. Electric switch out. This right there, we gotta see what that is. So yeah, definitely gotta see what that is, guys. So it's some stand on. A lot of people said it can be this seat back here. There's something right here. So when I unhook that, it might be the back of the seat for modules and stuff. Something staying on. Got a lot of shit, a lot of wires and shit to this seat, man. I don't be knowing. But I'm gonna go take that battery up there, get it tested. think it's that battery though, but it's some draining this damn battery down. Another thing, like right now, y'all, she off. But tell me why I can hit this and this can stay on. I don't like that. I could turn it off, but do that mean it still got power? Like, I know this might have power, but reset. Like, stuff like that is still on, you know what I'm saying? Like, how is that even possible? That's what I don't like. So I gotta figure out what's causing this. So we're gonna get the battery checked. But right now, I'm finna crank it and take the battery cable off the battery and see if the alternator will keep it charged. And if the alternator, if it stays running, we good. So that's what I'm about to do. Should have checked it. We're gonna see if the alternator will let the vehicle run. Make sure we know what is what. If it cuts off, then we know what it is. So we're gonna go by the red. Let's see what happens. Okay, she's still running, so that lets us know the alternator's good. But this the main battery though. Take this off too. Okay, now that I turn it off, right? And just say we try to crank it back up. She cranks right up, so but the system still probably gonna pop on. So like I said, I think it's the main battery though, man. This right there. So we just gonna take that up there. Something's going on. We don't know. But we're gonna take this battery out. Like I said, this is something, man. We're gonna have to figure out what it is. Take this other battery out real quick. So if this battery good, then we good. But I'm trying to think, should I take the auxiliary battery too? But the auxiliary battery messed with it would have said it, auxiliary battery. So we just took the main battery out. And like I said, they said the main battery, the auxiliary battery, it would have said auxiliary battery. You know what I'm saying? If it was dead, but should I go on in? Damn. I might as well take both, but my thing is, if that battery dead, the auxiliary battery, how can it drain, or is it draining the back battery because of that battery dead? Fuck, let me go and take that one too. Shit. So I just got that battery out there, auxiliary battery. So I guess what I'm gonna do, since I got it here in the parking lot, if I got in the parking lot and trying to sell, just say if somebody come and try to buy it. Now, somebody try to buy this motherfucker and I can't crank it and I gotta jump it off, and then I gotta explain to them. Or even if I jump it off, I'd rather still tell them, you know, it need a battery. But Thought I knew him. But you know how it goes, guys. It's like if I let it sit here and somebody come look at it and I gotta jump it all, you know what I'm saying? I can do that. But later on, just say they wake up the next day, it don't want to crank. Then I get a phone call like, hey, you know, the battery dead. Oh, you gotta get another battery. They ain't explained to them. Or if I did explain to them, I still gotta live with the fact of me knowing it's gonna go dead. Like I said, I have to figure out what's going on. So he couldn't go. He was waiting on the truck, guys. So that's what we're gonna do, man. Though I said I'd rather get it checked, and then when I get it checked, I can kind of figure out if it's this or that, and then I might mess around and just buy a battery. Just never know. But at least I can get it checked out for whoever buys it. Y'all just stay tuned. We gotta figure it out. That's the only problem. It just go dead overnight. So we're just gonna get them both checked, man. Oh, so we just bought a new one. So this one tested out, not this one, but the old one tested out bad. And he said the big one just needed charge. So my question was asking them, why my car keep running dead? So by this being a bad battery and this is auxiliary battery, everything running on here, apparently it's not running on here, and it's draining my big battery because this one's dead. So it's pulling everything toward the big battery instead of this battery. So it made sense. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go and just put the big battery on the charge, and then after I put that on the charge, I'm gonna bring it back and hook the batteries back up without my jumper cables. Wow. Let's set this right here. Yeah, without my jumper cables, and then I'm gonna try to see where they crank automatically without a jump. And if it do that, then we're in good hands. So hopefully that'll help y'all. So if this work, it'll help y'all. Now what I just did was my battery was dead overnight, and about me not knowing the problem, I'm assuming the auxiliary battery is dead, which they did say bad battery, which can cause all the other power go to the big battery and drain the big battery. That's why they have two batteries, and that could be why the battery is draining, which is why I can't crank it up. Because when I'm driving, it's fine, but it could be why. And it also could be why the AC not blowing as hard like it should. The only time it'll blow real hard is when I need to go over here too. The only way it's blowing real hard is when I'm driving for a good period of time. That's the only time, really. I think that's the office there. I think they closed. Yeah, they closed. So we can't go over there today. I was going over here. We're at the flea market. I was trying to go and see if they open and see if I can bring my car over here and park it. But the office is right here. Yeah, that's the office here, but they closed. Or it might be the office here. Okay, never mind. I think she did say the office is over here. And she says the car there. So yeah, this might be the office. It might be good. Let's go up in here and see if I can bring my car here. All right, guys, we just left the office. Talked to the guy. He said it was $100. So put the car up there is $100. So they got 2 cars up there already. So they're in a good spot too. I ain't gonna lie, they're in a good spot. But he did say $100. Put them up there and it's good for 30 days. So it's not bad. They own a parking lot. They gonna make their money. You can put it here. It's $100. That ain't bad. Ain't bad for $100 to sit here 30 days and be in a good spot. But also, it's, you know what I'm saying? It's not too bad of a price. I'm gonna show y'all the other ones. Y'all can see, y'all gotta excuse my windshield, but y'all can see the opening, everything. and you have these. It's 6,800 for this truck, and I think what 2,100 for this van. Look, this on Taurus. Yeah, I think he got 2,700 on the other side. So that ain't bad. It's definitely not a bad spot. But y'all see with my car, like over there, and there's no traffic over there. But I'm pretty sure they see a Lexus over there. I'm pretty sure they'll stop. You know what I'm saying? So my goal is today, before I do that, I'm gonna have to definitely put the battery in there later on tonight, crank it up, and then take it to the house, and overnight crank it again the next morning and see will it crank on up with no problems. And if it do that, then I know that was the issue, and then I will pay the $100 to go over there and post it for sale over there. And I'm pretty sure you're gonna get some eyeballs. So yeah, we'll definitely do that. We'll catch y'all back. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna grab this big battery here and put it on charge. I got a charger right over here. So I'm just gonna let that charge go from there. Hey guys, so we just charged the battery. Let's just hope everything work out like it should, man. So right now, for to go and put it back in the car. All right, we just made it back, guys. Let's go ahead and put the battery and stuff in, and hopefully it cranks. All right, guys. Let's see. We have the issue fixed. We just charged the battery. We got this blowing fast now. So that's all we did. We just charged the battery up, guys. And yep, so we basically just charged the battery up. Now let's see if this battery thing gonna pop on. String system malfunction. Like I said, we got this blowing high now. At first this wasn't blowing too high. We don't have the light, the battery light popping on no more. So 1, 2, 3. Gotta hold it down, I think. Let's see how to set this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1. So I don't see, think that fixed the issue. Like I said, we got this blowing, we got this one blowing, and it's fast. And first it wasn't blowing fast, so we got a new battery for that. And back here blowing too on this thing. Yeah, guys, like I said, we don't see no codes or nothing. So I think we good. I'm just checking everything to make sure, man. We gotta run a limit. Dang. So we hope that fixed the problem. We definitely hope that fixed the problem, guys. We appreciate y'all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Man, this AC blowing good. But yep, man, we'll fix the problem. Everything working now. Yes, sir.